What if I told you the most powerful banking system in the world isn't even called a bank? It has no branches, no ATMs, no logo, yet it moves more money than the biggest banks combined. It's invisible to the public, but every time it hiccups, the global economy gasps for air. This isn't a conspiracy theory. It's real, it's massive, and it's called the shadow banking system. The money underworld where nothing is as it seems. Welcome back to Make Sense of It, where we break down finance, economics, and investing in a way even a 5-year-old can understand, and an 80-year-old would still feel confident enough to invest. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. When you hear bank, you think of Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. They take deposits, give you a savings account, maybe hand you a free pen. They're regulated, insured, and slow. Shadow banks? A totally different animal. They don't take deposits, they don't have ATMs, and they don't even call themselves banks. They're investment funds, money market funds, hedge funds, insurance companies, securitization trusts, basically anything that acts like a bank without being one. Think of it as banking's wild cousin. No curfew, no bedtime, and definitely no seatbelt. So why does this exist? Because regular banks have rules. Shadow banks, not so much. If a normal bank wants to make a risky loan, regulators start asking questions. Shadow banks, they can repackage that loan into a fancy product, sell it to investors, and boom, it slips through with far fewer questions. It's like your friend who says they're on a diet, but counts French fries as a vegetable. How does it work? Example, a bank makes a mortgage loan. Instead of holding it, they sell it to a shadow bank, maybe a special investment vehicle. That shadow bank chops it into tiny pieces, mixes it with other loans, and sells it to investors. Now that original loan has been transformed into an asset-backed security, and it's bouncing around the shadow system like a hot potato. These trades happen outside the usual banking regulations, but they still pump credit into the economy. That's why shadow banking isn't just big. In many countries, it's bigger than the official banking system itself. Here's the problem. Shadow banks don't take deposits, so they don't have FDIC insurance. No safety net. If the market freezes or investors panic, credit can vanish overnight. Remember 2008? Shadow banking wasn't just gasoline on the fire. It was the spark that turned it into an inferno. When mortgage-backed securities collapsed, the $4 trillion repo market, Wall Street's overnight lifeline, froze almost completely. And when that froze, credit for homes, cars, businesses, even payroll disappeared. Imagine waking up to find your company can't make payroll or your credit line is gone. Not because your bank failed, but because some hedge fund across the country couldn't offload a batch of mortgages fast enough. And you might be thinking, cool story, bro, but I don't have money in a shadow bank. Oh, but you do. Indirectly. Your retirement fund, your insurance policy, your company's credit line, all touch this system in ways you'll never see. And if it hiccups, they could all be on the line. Here's the wild part. After 2008, shadow banking didn't shrink. It grew. Global shadow banking assets are now over 200 trillion, more than double the size of the entire world economy. Enough to buy every house in America twice and still have spare change to pick up Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. It's a parallel financial universe, quietly running alongside the one you know, and it's even bigger. The shadow banking system isn't illegal. It's not hiding in back alleys. It's hiding in plain sight, in boardrooms, spreadsheets, and 3-letter acronyms no one bothers to explain. And the next time the financial system wobbles, don't just look at the banks, look in the shadows. If that just made you rethink everything you know about money, smash that like button. Got thoughts, hot takes, or your own hidden money stories? Drop them in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, stay smart, stay skeptical, and remember, confusion is expensive.